Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how we are going to multiply by powers of 10 with numbers that involve decimals. Now you should be able to do this with whole numbers, so we're now going to be moving on as your Year 6 objective to be able to do this with some trickier numbers. So let's have a look at the first example. We've got 76.876 multiplied by 10. When we multiply by 10, each digit moves one space to the left. Now, the decimal point never moves. You must make sure that that is in the correct place. And now we can work round that decimal point to put our digits in the right place, value order. So we've got 6 ones and we've got 7 tens. And I've got 8 tenths, 7 hundredths, and 6 thousandths. And we've got to multiply this number by 10. So we've got to move each of the digits one space to the left. So let's start that now. Remember, we're going to put our decimal point straight underneath the other one. So we're not moving that decimal point at all. It's the digits that move. So we're going to move one space to the left. So the 7 is now going to become 7 hundredths. The 6 is now going to become 6 tens. The 8 is now going to become 8 ones. And the 7 is now going to become 7 tenths. And the 6 is now going to become 6 hundredths. So as you can see, 76.876 multiplied by 10 is 768.76, and you should be able to see that really clearly on my chart. Let's have a look at the next one. 99.999 multiplied by 100. So let's put my decimal point in first and work around the decimal point to make sure that our digits are in the correct column. So we've got 9 tens, 9 ones, 9 tenths, 9 hundredths, and 9 thousandths. And we've been asked to multiply by 100. Let's have a look at 100. We've got to move each digit 2 spaces to the left. Let's do that one now. So 912 is going to become 9 thousands. This 91 is going to become 9 hundredths. Decimal point remains the same, to keep that nice and neatly underneath the decimal point column. Now we're going to move each of these 9s. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So as you can see really clearly, we've got 99.999 multiplied by 100 is now going to become 9,999.9. So remember, the decimal point stays the same and the digits slide in the correct position. Let's try the next one. We're now going to be multiplying by thousands. So we've got decimal point in the right place. Remember to work your digits around the decimal. We've got 4 ones and we've got 187, and we've got to multiply by 1,000. So let's have a look at 1,000. Each digit moves 3 spaces to the left. So we've got the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 comes here. Remember the decimal point stays the same, we're not touching it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we've got 4.187 multiplied by 1,000 now becomes 4,187. You can put a 0 there if you want to. Each whole integer, each whole number always has an imaginary decimal point and 0. Doesn't matter, you don't need it, but you can put it if you want to. It would still be marked correct. So 4,187 is exactly the same as 4,187.0. Exactly the same. Hope that's helped. We're going to be looking at dividing by powers of 10 in the next video.